Just caught the inside corner with a sinker.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Braves will settle for just the 1. We've played 2 full. It's the Braves 2 and the Marlins nothing. Here's Echeverria now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in. Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Drilled on the ground is short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8.
So striding forward now, Brian Anderson. Into the windup and the pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And Markakis won't get there. It's a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Flowers corrals it. And he makes the throw to first. Anderson is retired. 2 down now.
Batting 9th. The pitcher number
now 36. At the plate, Edinson Volquez. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line.
Who would have thought it, Matt? 8 up, 8 down, and you give up the first base hit to the other pitcher. Baseball can be a weird sport.
Standing in now, Christian Yelich. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Garcia is there to make the catch. Striding in once again, Matt Kemp. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Grounded back up the middle, backhanded, and he's retired here 1 away. And with 1 away, we check out where these guys sit in the current division standings, and it's not all that pretty as they face a sizable deficit at this point in the season. Digging in to try it again, Nick Markakis. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Third baseman,
Adonis Garcia digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is low, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. A cold strike on the inside corner.
This is a big out for his confidence. Look, he struggled early. He's got 2 outs right now. He needs this next out, and then he's got a quick 1, 2, 3 inning. It just makes him feel so much better and more confident.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Down in order. Stepping in and ready for another shot, JT Realmuto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Right side, hit hard. Phillips is up with it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now to the plate, Justin Bohr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Boy, that's a tough two-seamer to hit right there. Usually that two-seamer will start in on the hitter.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1-2. Here's Brandon Phillips. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Second baseman, number 4.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Here it comes on 1-1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And he's able to fight this one off. Foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Brandon Phillips becomes the first out in the bottom of the fourth inning.
Tyler.
Into the windup and the pitch. Tyler Flowers comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Number 49, Julio Teheran.
Julio Teheran is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
And the pitch on 2-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Stepping into the box, Derek Dietrich comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Derek Dietrich.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Ball 2 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Again, he sends it out of play. now. Another 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for it.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Up next for
Here's
the Marlins,
Marcell Ozuna.
left
He's
fielder,
0 for 1 thus far.
Marcell Ozuna.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
The batter, number 3.
Digging in now, Adeiny Echeverria. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. To second for 1. On to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the inning. Here's Ender Inciarte. Couple of singles to his credit
Leading
thus
up for the
far.
break, center fielder, Ender.
A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Yelich is under it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number
Marlins
7,
have some action in the
shortstop,
bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing.
Watson.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of 2 things. He either didn't pick it up or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Freddie Freeman.
Ready for another shot now. Freddie Freeman, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Down and away, ball 1. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And another foul ball. Another payoff pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. So a line drive single to left makes it 2 hits for him now this afternoon at the plate. And you can see there where he ranks on the Braves team leaderboard. Currently tops on the ball club in that category. Matt Kemp is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Stanton has a read on it, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta, but they're on top 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Brian Anderson will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic?
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
That is a great two-strike approach. Spread his legs out, kept the hands back, and just punched the ball through for a ground ball base hit.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a bunt attempt here. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. In is Christian Yelich. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him. Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone. You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
1-2, here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another try at 2-2. Little dribbler up the first baseline. That's a foul ball. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season as the Marlins have rallied back to tie it at 2 apiece.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Now batting.
In now, JT Realmuto. As he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Pitch on the way. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And now a jump throw against his body. Throw on to Freeman is low, but Freddie able to dig it out. A nice play there.
Right fielder.
Striding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And the pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. Through 5.5, and we are tied 2-2. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Right fielder number 22, Nick
right there for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Third baseman number 13,
Adonis Garcia digs in now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Brandon Phillips is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Volquez has his sign. Here's the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied into straightaway right. Stanton has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. 6 innings complete, all square it. Digging in once again, Justin Bohr. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field, and he keeps it up. 53 now on the year as the Marlins move out in front now, 3-2.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets him in a hurry with one swing of the bat. And more importantly than quieting the crowd, it gives his guys the lead. That's what we call timely production by a big-time power hitter.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jose Ramirez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Emilio Bonifacio is into the ballgame as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Here's the 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging the club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Ready on 1 and 2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. And now the lefty Eric O'Flaherty's up and throwing in the Braves bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Bonifacio is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 3.
Here's Echeverria now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Ball, 1 strike.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1 and 2. Lifted in the air out to right. On the move is Markakis. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
one for the Marlins on the solo shot. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. And Miami has taken a 3-2 lead. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Tyler Flowers.
Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed. Forget it. Long gone. Home run.
Yeah, we're all tied up, and it's anybody's ball game after that blast. We live in that what have you done for me lately world, so that gem he was pitching doesn't mean anything anymore.
Emilio Bonifacio.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and that's going to do it here for Edinson Volquez. Junichi
Tazawa.
Here's Emilio Bonifacio now, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 1 home run and 16 RBIs. Yelich is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Center fielder number 11. Ender.
Ready for another shot now. Ender Inciarte. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. In there, 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing to take 1 pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt. Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. The throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
The batter number 7, shortstop.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Braves able to tie things up on this home run. Will Martin ready for another chance. Brian Anderson, and this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
The pitcher, number 25.
JT Riddle will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Riddle.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get 1 at-bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit at third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
That's a nice piece of hitting. Read what the pitcher is doing to you in the at-bat. A pitch away, and then the third one away, that he takes that direction for the hit. Nice job.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And they got him.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That, and it was real quick, too.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0. Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning. Oliver Perez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Oliver Perez.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, the first two pitches are interesting, both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch. And
a swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Left fielder, Matt Kemp.
Goes down to get the sinker, and it's chopped foul at the plate at strike one. And a fastball just a bit up. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a line drive. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
That's a strong hitter right there. Slider in on his hands, and he still was able to muscle it out far enough for a base hit.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit.
Now batting.
So
third baseman, Adonis Garcia.
Kyle Barraclough answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the ninth inning without any trouble.
Kyle Barraclough.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Runners are at first and second with one away. Little chopper back to the mound. They'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off. Gary Sanchez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Jace Peterson will come on now and pinch run here. And a lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. 258 the average to begin play. 22 home runs and 51 runs batted in. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A fastball that just misses inside. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Foul back. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Good work there from the Miami bullpen. 9th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Jace Peterson is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Chaz Rowe will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ballgame tied until the bottom half. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
One and one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
2-2.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching is...
Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Home run number 47 thus far as they take the lead 4-3.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Justin Bohr will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run of the ball game, and on cue, there it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Swanson picks it up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in, Derek Dietrich. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. Throw into second. Oh, and the gamble won't pay off. He's out at second base, and some real head shaking. Ready once again.
Leading off for the Braves, catcher
A.J. Ramos.
Tyler.
If the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 44.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Second baseman, Emilio
Ready to deliver. Here's the first
Garcia.
pitch. Head-to-head against A.J. Ramos. He's gone 2 for 6. He's taken him deep once. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ender Inciarte. They'll be looking for something that could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Yelich will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in, Dansby Swanson. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Hey, Matt, you might be wondering, why did he take that pitch right there? Well, a lot of times as the 2-hitter, and you got a guy that can run on first base, you have your own signs between each other. And you're saying, basically, I'm going to give you 1 pitch to run on. After that, it's my at-bat. Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went, whoop, slid to the side. And as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
So, he threw this.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Kyle Barrclaw earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. A.J. Ramos closes the door for the save, his 27th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First, for the victorious Miami.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the Marlins hit 3 long balls as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 4-3. At the moment, the Braves sit in second place in the National League East division, but they currently hold a spot in the NL wildcard race, while the Marlins are third in the division, 12 games behind first place. The Dodgers finished off a 3-game sweep as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 3-2. Right now, the Mets sit in 4th place in the National League East division, 14.5 out of first. And the Dodgers sit in 1st place in the National League West division. They own a 2.5 game advantage. The Cubs stopped their 6-game losing streak as they bested the visiting Nats 2-0. Heading into today, the Cubs are in 1st place in the NL Central, 3.5 games ahead of second. And the Nationals are in 1st place in the NL East. They have a commanding 7.5 game advantage over second. Michael Franco
Time for baseball now on the show as you get a look there at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. Harper and Stanton slug it out coming up next. Tanner Roark will be on the mound for the series opener. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's had good success against left-handed hitters, hitting under 250 against them. When you're having that kind of success against the left-handers, you're going to be in a lot of games.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Wow, talk about starting the game off fast. We couldn't even get the lineups up yet. He's already homered on the first pitch. There could be fireworks today.
In the second
in now is
tonight,
A.J. Ellis.
the catcher, number 17.
Rolled slowly to first.
Ellis.
Lind scoops it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting third, right fielder.
Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Line toward the gap in left center. Eaton calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Bour. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the National League. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Harold, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they're coming off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matt, this is a really good club. I mean, here we are the second half of the year. They're already leading the division, but now they're starting to open up a lead. It looks like it's almost like the quarter horse that you know is going to win this race, and he starts to pour it on to embarrass everybody. They're smelling the finish line right now. Now, that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm going to give him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Bottom of the first coming up. Miami out to an early 1-0 lead. Masahiro Tanaka gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he has got an excellent strikeout to walk ratio. He's dominating hitters. He doesn't walk guys. He's around the plate. And that number alone just tells me his stuff is dominating and hitters can't catch up to it. Let's watch him execute in this game.
This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Well, I know they won their last game, but they've been struggling a lot lately. And so I'm not convinced with just the 1 win. Maybe that's the beginning of things, though. Maybe they'll put together a nice streak. They're a pretty good club, but I'm just a little bit too concerned how bad they've been struggling as of late.
Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Right fielder.
Stepping up now, Bryce Harper. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And now a pitch on the way. Line towards center field. Yelich will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nationals gone in order. They still trail 1-0. So coming to the plate, Derek Dietrich. His career line against Roark up until this point. 4 hits in 16 tries. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. One and 2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Wieters has it. And he makes the throw to first. Dietrich is retired, and there's one away.
All right, here's how the Nats line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, Bryce Harper. You know, when he first broke into the league when he was 19, 20 years old, he was running around like a crazy man all over the place, like a little jackrabbit. Out of control. He's calmed it down now, and he's really become a nice outfielder.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Ready with another 0-2. Right there, Murphy at second. Fielded cleanly on to first, and there were 2 down. Into the box now, Adani Echeverria. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal to put him away. It's almost impossible for the hitter to sit on anything.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Murphy is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing. Stepping into the box, Daniel Murphy. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
Daniel Murphy
takes a high fastball for a strike. In past meetings with Tanaka, 3 for 10. He also has 1 home run. 1-1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Here's Dietrich now at second. He's got it. 1 away.
Well, let's take a look at the Marlins defense, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Adam Lind is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. In past meetings with Tanaka, 5 for 11. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Wieters awaits the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 2-run blast off the bat of Matt Wieters. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Nationals take a 2-1 lead. Here's the shortstop now, Stephen Drew. As Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Ellis corrals it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Some of our now batting, Brian Anderson. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Brian Anderson.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just
number
get on the
19.
board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Masahiro Tanaka is at the plate as he watches ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. Grounded foul. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Softly hit out towards short. Throw on to first by Drew, and that's out number 1. So stepping in, Christian Yelich, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here comes the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Drew into shallow left. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Ready for another chance? A.J. Ellis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Here's the 1-0. Now a ball hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Anderson rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run. So striding in, Tanner Roark. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Tanner Roark.
Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's the splitter there, but it misses. 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Tanner Roark is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Adam Eaton comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's off the left field wall. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
In now is Anthony Rendon as Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. 0-1 pitch on its way. Drilled to first. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Well, he tried to sneak a fastball by him, and he just turned on it and put it right past the diving first baseman.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Popped high in the air. Bohr takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Daniel Murphy. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Echeverria is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential.
Leading off for the Marlins, right fielder Giancarlo.
Now the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. One and one. Here it comes. Hit hard down the line. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound. And boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In now, Justin Bohr as he rips it on the ground to second. Gloved by Murphy. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, second base.
Striding in once again, Derek Dietrich. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit back up the middle. Drew's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go. Here's Adam Lind. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
First baseman Adam Lind
takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. On its Taylor-made to short. 6-3, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, catcher Matt Wieters.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Now a first pitch curveball floats a bit high that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another 2-2 offering. Here's a high pop-up. Ellis has a play, and that ends the inning. Nationals digging in to try it again. Marcell Ozuna. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, he tried to double up with him on fastballs. Showed him one. He got the next one. He measured the first one and timed the second one for the base hit.
Here's Echeverria now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the belt. Kicks and deals. A bullet to first base. And the runner gets back. No double play.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Brian Anderson. in tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. In the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
On the ground up the middle. Murphy to his right. He has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, catcher.
At the plate, Masahiro Tanaka. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit out towards second. And a base hit. So a very good at-bat there as the run is in to make it a 2-2 ball game.
Matt, I think he lost his focus. He's got the pitcher up at the plate. He's got 2 outs. He managed the inning the way he wanted to get there so he could get out of it. And he gives up a base hit here. You can't give up the hit to the pitcher.
In is Christian Yelich, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-1 delivery. Line hard to center field. That gets down, and the inning will continue. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. In now is A.J. Ellis. And he puts it on the ground to second. Murphy's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Marlins forced to settle for 1. Here's the shortstop now, Stephen Drew. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Stephen Drew.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Therefore, it is. Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
Tanner Roark.
Now in the box, Tanner Roark comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt, and I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. In now is Adam Eaton. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Adam Eaton.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate. And he's doing that in this game.
Ooh, heads up as this is pulled foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Well, I tell you, Matt, right there, man, that was an interesting play because the defense is playing so deep, they're playing no doubles. I just feel like if they were in at a normal depth, they would have caught that ball.
Ready once again, Justin Bour. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. Ripped down the first base line to Drew for 1. On to Lind, and it's a double play.
Now batting, second base.
Ready for another chance. Derek Dietrich. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hit on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is digging in and looking for more. Anthony Rendon, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Anthony Rendon.
Chopped weakly to the left. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Fielder number 34.
Here's Bryce Harper now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's running towards second. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Echeverria for 1. On to first, and that takes care of Harper as well. It's a double play.
Now batting.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Back here at Nationals Park, All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Wieters gathers it, and he makes the throw to first. Ozuna is retired, and there's one away.
Shortstop,
digging in once again, Adeiny Echeverria. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Pops this one up. Lynn there to take this one, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Riding in once again, Brian Anderson. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
Boy, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
1-2 now.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Ready for another shot now. Adam Lind. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Adam Lind.
A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
So digging in now, Ryan Zimmerman. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now. Digging in now, Matt Wieters. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Wieters awaits the 1-1. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the. And here comes Dusty out toward home plate as it looks like we're going to see a double switch here. Brad Ziegler is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch.
72.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. A windup and the 0-1. And a foul pop behind the plate. Wieters has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting.
And some action.
Christian Yelich.
Christian Yelich is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is skied into short left center. Waiting on it is Goodwin. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 17.
And now is A.J. Ellis. He was a ground out victim last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit slowly back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stephen Drew set to start things out when we return. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 2-2. Michael Taylor is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. Justin Grimm is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Leading off for the Nationals, the shortstop, Michael Taylor.
And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. The numbers on the year, 272, 8 home runs, and 19 driven in. Grounded back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Fielder, Ryan Goodwin. Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Brian Goodwin is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The look by Perez. Now the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. One there. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
The center fielder,
in now is Adam Eaton. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And there he goes towards second. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Kyle Barraclough will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Kyle Barraclough.
First delivery to him on the way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
From the belt, the pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2, though.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And behind the back, he gets his man at second to retire the side. Wow. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. Back now with baseball on the show from the nation's capital. Just down the street from that building, we are set for what remains in this one. Corbin Joseph is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Changed defensively for the Nationals. Now playing shortstop,
Giancarlo Stanton is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the ninth. Santa Maria. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. And that's home run number 48 on the year as the Marlins move out in front now 3-2.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Now batting, first baseman.
Into the box now, Justin
Bour.
As he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. The next 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Derek Dietrich stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Had a good cut there, but he can't time the breaking ball. That evens us at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Just hung in there on that one. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Hard hit ball to second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double play ball instead of a single.
Adeiny Echeverria.
Here's Echeverria now, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. This is hit sharply to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Brian Anderson.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way. And he lays off for ball 1.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
Harper's got it. Here comes the runner from third. And he will beat the tag of Wieters safe at the plate.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Joe Blanton takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Joe Blanton.
JT Riddle will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a little tapper. Oh, and that all developed too late to get him at first, and now the bases are loaded here.
Well, that's called smelling the base hit right there. He beats out an infield single. Not everybody hustles out of the box, but he darn sure knew he better, and he did.
Christian Yelich will stand in again as they're back at the top of the order, and will go back here as well. This is when he led off the ball game as he really gets him off to a fast start with a solo home run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
You're already down a couple of runs already. You got second and third. This is a critical situation. It's absolutely imperative that they get the out right here. You can't allow any more runs if you want to win this game.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't.
Now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and it's going to do some damage. 1 run scores. And the second run will score here as they open things up to a 6-2 advantage.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Standing in now, A.J. Ellis. This he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 0-1, here's the pitch. And, oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Has a look, now the pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Marlins 6 and the Nationals 2. A.J. Ramos takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Here's Bryce Harper now. Head-to-head against A.J. Ramos have yielded just a 2-for-12. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Standing in, Daniel Murphy. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's following up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Good changeup, just missed inside. Ready with the payoff pitch. Grounded to the right. On to first, and now the Nationals are down to their final out here.
Up next for Washington.
Now at the plate, Adam Lind. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike one. And that's waved at and missed. So now the Nationals are down to their final strike here. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Down the first baseline. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Kyle Berklaw gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Miami Marlins, 6 runs on 13 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting off in the National League East, the Marlins totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the Nationals in Washington 6-2. The Padres starting pitcher, number 3, got the W and now has 5 this year as the Padres were winners over the Reds 5-4. The Buccos allowed 5 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Tigers 3-0. Also in news from Detroit, starting pitcher Jordan Zimmerman will not be in the lineup for the next couple of days.
We are just a couple of miles from the Capitol building at beautiful Nationals Park in Washington. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Joe Ross gets the ball for Washington in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, if you look at his whip, he's having a pretty effective season. He's keeping runners off the base path. He's not giving up a lot of runs, and he's giving his team a chance to win. If he does that same formula in this game, they may walk out of here with the W.
Tonight for Miami.
Into the box,
fielder,
Christian Yelich. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Throw on to first by Drew, and that's out number 1. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Now to the plate, JT Realmuto. Lifetime against Joe Ross. Comes in with 6 hits in 16 tries. Harold, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
Squared that one up just a little late. Down the line. That's a foul ball.
Back-to-back changeup, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
And he's forced to protect with 2 strikes as he had to reach for that one to foul it away. Swing and a liner, but foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Another 1-2 delivery. He spoils another one and will do it again.
That's the 6th ball he's fouled off in a row. You just keep fighting until he gives you something to hit.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Adam Conley is. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, this guy's a competitor. He pitched 7 full innings last game, gave his team a chance to get a win. He got a no decision as they continue to play beyond his 7 innings. But I like how he goes after it. He's dedicated. He's got some gusto to him. Hopefully we'll see another good outing from him in this game.
This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Well, Matt, that 500 is like the magic number. Now, they won their last game. Now they're 1 under 500. If you get to 500, you feel like, okay, now we can start to build something special. But you got to get to that 500 mark. That's why this game is so important. They win today, they're at 500.
In now is Anthony Rendon, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Comes set with the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Nobody out, runner on first. On the ground up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board, so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in. If they sit back, you get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
Bryce Harper is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. Anderson is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Digging in now, Daniel Murphy. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. Grounded to third. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. An inning. Striding in, Justin Bour. A real threat with the bat. Currently the National League home run leader.
Justin Bour.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Here it comes. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Lifetime against Joe Ross. He's just 1 for 13. He's taken him deep once. Now he lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Ready on 1 and 2. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the Nats line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, Bryce Harper. You know, when he first broke into the league when he was 19, 20 years old, he was running around like a crazy man all over the place like a little jackrabbit. Out of control. He's calmed it down now, and he's really become a nice outfielder.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Harper sprinting after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Marcell Ozuna. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Now the pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I really like how the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch before, big power swing. Then they pull the string on him and get him out in front early. He has no idea what's coming now.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. All even at 2-2. Here it is. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Taylor ranging back, still going back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left, number 18 for him on the campaign, as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Here's Echeverria now, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one.
Echeverria.
Into the windup and the pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Lifetime against Joe Ross have yielded just a 2 for 12. Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. Zimmerman has got it, and the side is retired. Marlins are on the board first thanks to the digging in. Ryan Zimmerman. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Marlins. Now I want to talk about Adeiny Echeverria. This guy gets overlooked in this day and age, the generation of the shortstop in the major leagues. His name very seldom gets called up. If it wasn't for a few other pretty good players at short, he'd be winning the Gold Glove every year.
Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
That was an impressive single, but more impressive was the play of the left fielder. He cut the ball off, got it back in, and they keep the double play in order, giving that pitcher a chance to get out of this inning.
Michael Taylor comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. One-0 count. Here it is. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Yelich ranging back. He gets there, and that's the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting 8.
Now at the plate, Stephen Drew. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. This ball will be chopped foul. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. I tried to get Drew to go after that one, but it's back to 2-2. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Right fielder looking up to the track, to the wall, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 2-run shot for Stephen Drew, number 11 for him on the season, and the Nationals take a 2-1 lead. Into the box now, Joe Ross. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. At the plate, Brian Anderson. He'll match up now with Joe Ross to lead off the inning.
Anderson
goes down to get the off-speed pitch here as this is sent in the air out to left. It's got some carry to it. And that ball is gone. A home run. And good for him. Brian Anderson has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
batting ninth.
Into the box,
the
Adam Conley.
Adam
Conley. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first two swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And there to take it is Drew for route number one. So with one gone, time for our look at the current standings. As you can see, these guys really have a comfortable lead in the division race to this point in the season. First delivery to him on the way. Christian Yelich is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Harper. Gone! It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. Number 21 for him on the season as the Marlins move out in front now 3-2.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Up next for the Marlins.
In now, JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
As he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Bullet back up the middle. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Number 72.
Striding in once again, number 72. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Turned on down the line. Zimmerman has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll move on to the bottom. In now is Adam Eaton. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Center fielder, Adam Eaton.
Little tapper down the first baseline. That winds up foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Another one sent foul. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. And with one away, we check out where these guys sit in the current division standings, and it's not all that pretty as they face a sizable deficit at this point in the season. Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Rendon. A base hit in his first trip. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And we show you the Nationals leaders in that category. You can see he's right up there at the top of the list. Bryce Harper comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, second baseman.
So coming to the plate, Daniel Murphy. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1 pitch. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
I like the pitch. He goes to the slider. It's his out pitch. He just didn't put it where he needed to. It's just too hittable with 2 strikes.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately,
Echeverria dives. What a play. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. 3 innings complete, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Digging in to try it again. Justin Bour comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Justin Bour.
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
he swung so hard. I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Boy, he's not picking him up at all. 2 swings and misses right now. You're not feeling confident at all if you're in the batter's box.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming.
again.
Second baseman, Derek Dietrich.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, the fielder,
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Marcell Ozuna. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Miami down. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Catcher, Matt Wieters.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Dietrich backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
The left fielder, number 3.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Taylor. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And this is going to be a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Again, a 1-2. And he stays alive as this is grounded foul.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in the 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And standing in is the shortstop, Stephen Drew. First offering on its way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Here's the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
I tried to get Drew to go after that one, but it's back to 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Throw to first is going to be in time to get Drew, and there are 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Joe Ross. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. Foul. Shot foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Nope, that's a ball.
And a neck-high fastball that time. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Left for Washington. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3.
Leading off for the Marlins.
Digging in, Adeiny Echeverria. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
In now, Brian Anderson. Into the windup and the pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
That's old school baseball right there, boy. Woo! Last at bat, he hits a home run off him. This time, take the plate back. First pitch, you knock him off the plate. That's old school. That's my plate. Well, clearly they didn't forget what he did last time with the home run, because they are really pitching him careful right here. And now they're 2-0 and behind the count again.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Zimmerman is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
The pitcher, number 61.
Striding into the box, Adam Conley comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed, 1-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Home half of the 5th coming up, tied at 3-3.
Leading off for Washington, center fielder Adam Eaton.
And here's a ball hit in the air, and that's in there, base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th. In now is Anthony Rendon. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. High in the air out to center field. Yelich is under it. 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Right fielder number 34, Bryce Harper.
He's set and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw swing and miss, but he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone, because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
Next for the National.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Daniel Murphy is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Here's another 0-2. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
He just missed on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got 2 strikes on him. Throw that changeup and see if he chases it. That time he laid off, but hey, good idea.
Hit in the air out to center field. Yelich is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nationals leave one. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. In is Christian Yelich. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Christian
now the pitch.
Yelich.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The batter, catcher.
Ready for another chance? JT Realmuto. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this will be fouled away.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Hit toward the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, he got jammed on that one right there, and he's just strong enough to muscle it into right field for the base hit. It's going to be a line drive tomorrow in the paper.
Standing in now, number 72, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Here's the 0-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch. Ready to deliver the 1-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Eaton going back on it at the track. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Ready once again, Justin Bour. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he hung that one. And, man, did he bang it. Just didn't keep it fair.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Ready on 1-2. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but, man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
That's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Well, you don't see that very often. 2 outs, the runner's going on the crack of the bat, but he hit it so hard they had to hold the runner up. That's how good he hit that ball.
Stepping in now, Derek Dietrich, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And boy, this at bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Wieters gathers it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. On his way out to the mound now, the Washington manager, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight.
Number 29,
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's the side-arming right-hander Brad Ziegler that gets the assignment. Foul back. Hit to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. The 5-6.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over here, and we'll see the right-hander Junichi Tazawa. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. On the ground to third. And now a jump throw against his body. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Catcher, Matt Wieters.
Digging in to try it again. Matt Wieters. A hit in 2 tries so far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here it comes. That's wide. 2-0. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats. A foul ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first is Wieters on his way to second now. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Echeverria is there for it. 2 gone. So stepping in, Stephen Drew, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball. Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Tapper right back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in once.
Leading off for the Marlins. Shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Echeverria is retired, and there's one away.
third baseman.
Brian Anderson will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. 1-1, here it comes. A swing and a miss and a ball down.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Line towards center field. Eaton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. By Adam Lind will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. David Phelps gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
David Phelps.
Here's Dietrich now at second. Scooped up, and he's set down 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Adam Eaton. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. A little tapper. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single. But look here, the manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Marlins are challenging the
all right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as it appears the umpires have made their decision and the headset comes off. And the runner is safe at first as originally called, so they will lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. In now is Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Two-0 pitch on the way. Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul. 2-1. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that one stayed up a little high.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Payoff pitch one more time, and he got him. Ready for another shot. Now, Bryce Harper. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Oliver Perez.
He's set. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna is under it. And that retires the side. One left for Washington. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Sammy Solis is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose.
Leading off for the Marlins, center fielder
Christian Yelich is in to start things off as he looks. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Taylor is in pursuit. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
JT Realmuto.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, JT Realmuto. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single.
That was really special. You know, he was down the count, and he just said, I got to battle. He battled it through and got rewarded with the base hit the other way.
Into the box, number 72. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-1 delivery. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And that swung on and fouled straight back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. This one's flared toward left center. Taylor moving in. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The first baseman.
So stepping in, Justin Bour. Last time through was a base hit. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Ready with the 1-0. Now a ball line fouled to deep right and out of play. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Well, when you're behind in a count like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped up, and Drew will make the catch. That retires the side. Marlins leave 1. Striding in once again, Daniel Murphy. Lifetime in this matchup, 1 for 4. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 on its way to Murphy. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Up next for Washington, first baseman Ryan Zimmerman.
Jake Petrichka takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Jake Petrichka.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Out of play off to the right. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And Wieters has himself a base hit.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. They got a little something working here, Matt. You got the tying run at second base and the go-ahead run at first base. How's it going to unfold?
Brian Goodwin will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Swing and a liner, but foul. And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now. Jose Lobaton will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinched runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 3 homers and 19 driven in. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard to third. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. No runs. Stunning shot there of the Capitol as we welcome you back to Nationals Park here in D.C. Sean Kelly will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup.
Lobaton.
Derek Dietrich is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Heisey going back on it to the track. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Marcell Ozuna will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. Stepping into the box, Adeiny Echeverria. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and now he finds himself down 2-0. You know, trying to pitch him backwards, that only works if you're throwing strikes. If not, you find yourself in trouble.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So striding in, Chris Heisey.
And you may notice the usual closer is not in the game here with the save opportunity on the table.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded by Hechavarria. And a rather easy first out.
The center fielder.
In now is Adam Eaton. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that's going to get your tying run in scoring position, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
Now that's the at-bat they needed. Bases empty, 1 out, down 1 in the ninth. He's got to find a way, any way to get on base, and he does more than that, getting into scoring position here. We've got a great finish on our hands, guys.
Anthony Rendon is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
Nope.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Cold strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Chopped weakly to the left. Barehanded at his knees. Hey now.
There's just something about a barehanded play that gets you out of your seat.
Number 34,
A.J. Ramos takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bryce Harper is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
2 out here and a runner at second. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
And that's what he gets paid to do, shutting them down for another save. That's an even 100 for his career. So congrats are in order. I'm sure he's going to tuck that ball away and put it in his trophy room.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Adam Conley earns win number 7 on the season. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Miami Marlins, 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Nationals.